What is up, guys? Welcome back to the show. Only went in on one song today because it's going to be a short show, as far as not a shit show, a short show. Going to keep it about 2 hours, so no sense in putting on 3 songs because we're going to use up all this time. So let me bring in my brother from another mother who's probably off getting coffee thinking I was going to play 2 more songs. Hey, Shapu, are you here? There you are.
You got that part that just came
back. You got it that time. Good deal. Good deal.
Yes,
Okay.
I can.
It's so funny. As you guys can see on the screen here, before I bring on CFM with us, I just want you guys to know the drawing will be tomorrow, 8 p.m. I'm going to have a little short live stream to do the drawing, see who wins the hoodie. So if you have not entered your name to win the hoodie, please make sure you do so and follow the instructions. Make sure your email subject matter is contest. And it doesn't get like sent anywhere to spam or whatever like that. So yeah, we'll get that done tomorrow and see who's going to get this hoodie. I'm really excited.
Nice.
Yeah. What's up, CFM? Welcome back with us to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me back. And that was a short opening. I did get my coffee, though. Wonderful.
I didn't even warn you guys. I just did it. I was like, oh,
and
man.
I'm ready for class. See, I'm all ready.
Nice. Very nice.
I forgot.
I don't have wine on today. But I'm glad you're ready for class because we're going to be learning some new stuff today.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never fixed that thing. I don't know why.
Oh boy, that thing is good to look at when you're tripping.
I know, right?
At least up anyway. We got 18 people here so far. Welcome everybody. CFM, you've been busting out some really good shows. I love it when you fly solo and you just let your wings spread. And I always enjoy your shows when you're, of course, when you have guests on. But when you,
well, you know what happens? Like last Friday, I had so much to talk about, and I'd feel like anybody with me, I'd talk over them, or you know what I mean. So I just got to get all that out and clear my screen and my thoughts in my head. So sort of been a purge. There was a lot going on in the nonsense world this last week. So
I know. I'm just like, I don't watch the news, so I only hear about it through YouTubers and stuff like that, or you'll send me something. I'm like, oh God. Like when you sent me that one thing about when it first happened, the bang bang, I didn't know it happened until you told me, and I was already expecting to hear something like that come up in the, with somebody, and I'm just like,
well,
yeah, Christ.
I'm fascinated with this one because, and I know we're on YouTube, so I'll dance, but this operation, let's say, I would call it a psyop, but that sounds, whatever. But it's like honestly one of the best ones ever, because we're totally in the season of deception, as we all agree. I mean, we have to be. And so I put this out there before. I can't find a single thing that people aren't arguing over some deception.
Mm-hmm.
And so with this thing that happened, you've got the people that say it happened. You got the people that say he faked it and they did it to himself. You got the people that say there's multiple shooters. You got people questioning.
Saying he did it to himself, like a WWE people.
Yeah.
Sliced their forehead or something. Are you kidding me?
100%. Then you got people like, why were they not saying, people were yelling he was up on the roof like half an hour before. So you got the conspiracy people going in there saying it was an inside job. Now there's 2, maybe 3 shooters. There's the incompetence of the Secret Service ladies that walk around. It's hilarious. You got that going on. Then you've got there's new stuff now. There's some guy in a gray suit that's walking around and asking for photos of the shooter and stuff. And like, this thing just keeps growing and giving it life. Then you got a bunch of people that believe that he was saved by God. And if you saw my show Friday, my question is, what God?
Yeah.
Because the lady that opens up one of the RNC or whatever, she prays to a different God, Yeah. And so it's like if he had this moment of revelation that he really got shot and found Jesus, let him say it, but he doesn't. Mm-hmm. He just says, and so now you got a whole bunch of people think that they talk about blood on his ear. It's like something in the Bible and something. Like people are losing their minds on this thing. And now there's how about this one? This brand new? There's an alien ship.
What?
Yeah, and so they're putting out there's like a gray blob ship, and so now they're saying some kind of gray alien saved him. I mean, it's fantastic. How can so many people see the exact same thing and come up with a different theory, and we don't realize we're in the age of deception? Come on, people.
Yeah. It's like the past, present, and future are all happening at once, and nobody knows really what's happening at all. It's crazy.
And then you got Biden stepping down, so then they're putting in Kamala, who a lot of people don't even care for. I'm still voting for Big Mike. If it's a Big Mike versus Trump, now there's a race. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
A different Mike. I was thinking Obama, but yeah, the same thing. Would that be something?
Isn't Biden Obama with a mask on anyway? So he's really never left office.
Now there's a whole thread thinking he's dead. Like because he hasn't. Who quits the presidency through a letter and through Twitter? You know what I mean? Like why didn't he go on air?
They missed Trump, but they killed Biden. So
yeah, I've seen that one too. The bullet missed Trump and killed. I think that was overseas. I think that was some country, maybe in England or something, where they were making that comment that the bullet missed Trump and killed Biden because he's out.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, so it should be interesting. It should be interesting all the way through November. I'm excited. Why not?
Yeah, everything starts to unravel towards the end of the year. That's when they, in 2020 brought in 2019 going into 2020, that whole C-19 thing too. It's just like, seems like every September, something crazy's going on. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know.
No, you don't. You can't know anymore because they pull something out every week now.
It's just ludicrous at this point, though. It's like a comedy show. The stuff with I mean, at this point, it's pure survival. The whole P. Diddy thing, if anybody's listening to that, that's another whole rabbit. It's a hoax. It makes you think that somebody's going after somebody, something's getting done and all this stuff like that. Why isn't he in jail? Why isn't Hillary in jail?
And now that besides the Patsy they took out on the roof, they're crucifying this woman, head of security of Secret Service or whatever. And so now they got that clown show going on.
Yes, and there's already a trial for the Secret Service not going.
Really?
Yeah, and the actors they have in it, they're really not good at their reading their lines, because it's like some blonde lady, she's asking, she's like, okay, what's the name of this one officer? And she's like, I'm not going to tell you. You said you'd have answers. It's like watching A Few Good Men. You know what I mean? It's like,
what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's
That's
really good
ludicrous.
theater. It's really amazing. So.
I might have to turn my TV back on.
Well, I catch it. I click on Twitter and they have like clips from it and stuff. I don't really feel like watching the whole thing.
Well, you know what's going to happen.
Everybody's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That sums it up right there. Rip for president.
Rip. Love
I
it.
love your Yellowstone series.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, I'm shadow banned. No one really sees it except a few, or that one I just did about what was the other one? Soap, the one I did like 3 years ago or something on the whole Q movement. That one still holds up. Nothing's changed from that. And they're still waiting and eating their popcorn.
Any day now. Any day now.
Yeah.
You think this is a joke?
It's Soaps. I love it.
Oh my goodness. I was going through our drops here. Oh, I haven't even looked at the comments yet. Thank you, Shapu. Welcome, everybody. So we're about up to 25 people here right now.
Sweet.
Good. Very good.
And yeah, Faye, if it's not hilarious, it would be terrifying. So that's the fun thing about being on the other side of it.
Yeah, right? Hey.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Absolutely.
That's right. Oh, boy.
The drop the night gen.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
She's
I'm
mastering
missing
it.
my drops.
For bullshit.
Yeah.
And I got a whole other side of drops, too, thanks to Shapu.
You don't look it up because I had it a lot today.
Oh, you did. At least you got the backgrounds.
Now
Okay.
you're running the territory I'm in where it's hard to find them now because there's so many. You got to scroll through and stuff.
Some vertical vibrational frequencies. What's this? Okay, this is one that you added. All right, Shapu. I'm just looking through them real quick. There's so many now. Small brain science. What's
You're
this
just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
one? I don't know if we're going to be using that one. Oh,
There's
boy.
some for specific.
Oh, yeah.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah, and to me that
Shut up!
okay. No, the bubblegum chew and kick ass one is flipped for me because I remember him saying I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. So now
Yeah,
he says the
that's what I remember. And he says it the opposite way now.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Definitely, I mentioned that before that it was a Mandela effect. I just want to make sure people heard it again. It was definitely, I have come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah. Another great movie.
Yeah.
You can watch the theater going on in the news, or you can put on some of these old movies.
Look, I never understood why, like, say the movie Fifth Element, Escape from New York, this one here that we just showed, what it's called, They Live. Why the cities and these futuristic cities or futuristic whatever always look so trashed and dilapidated and all that. They knew what it was going to look like in 2024 when you go into these cities. It looks like fucking Beirut in all these cities. I've shown it a few times on my channels here, a few documentaries about it. It's just unnerving and quite frankly, just disturbing how bad things have gotten in the cities and the fact that they are allowing this to happen. It's clearly orchestrated. It's meant to happen. The things that they're not passing and putting through and the things that they are putting through, like to encourage drug use, but like say clean drug use or whatever by handing out all this stuff. The looting that's taking place. I don't know if you guys remember, of course you probably do, but there was what were they called? Like flash mobs, where groups of people would just rush a store and run in like, 50, 60 kids and just take whatever they want and run out. That's basically what they're still doing today. If you steal under $900, it's not a felony or whatever. And you could just go to the next store and steal another $900 worth of stuff or whatever. And you really don't get in much trouble. It's like, they opened up our back door. You know, that's wide open. Anybody can come into our country. They got the cities that are in ruin. Everybody's at their wits' end trying to survive. Inflation is in like hyperinflation, like it's just crazy what's going on. And the housing bubble is probably going to bust again pretty soon, because you can't just have the price go up exponentially and nobody be able to afford to live there. You have to have somebody live there to have an economy of some sort. You can't just have a bunch of empty houses and buildings and everybody out on the streets. I mean, what does that, that's what we're looking at now. It's just insanity compared to not even 5 years ago. It's just, it looks like what would have took another 40, 50 years happened all in the last 5 years. It's
well,
really,
and that's part of the narrative. Like I've always said, it's like good cop, bad cop. So I mean, whatever your position politically, anybody that's listening, but we had the 4 years of quote bad cop where the economy has gone to crap and gas prices are high and we're feeling and hurting. So now bring in the savior. They're, you know, the guy that's like ordained because of his earshot and stuff, and he'll churn it all around and make it all great. Which MAGA, Make America Great Again, is also a term for a high witch in the Illuminati, of course. But and then also, did you know Reagan was the first one that had that MAGA? Yeah,
really, I didn't know that.
Nothing new under the sun. It's just a repeat. You can go look it up. But he was the first one to come up with "Make America Great Again." So,
boom, baby.
That was so funny with your voice coming out of it.
I just played it for the first time. That was good, Chapeau. I see.
They do it super real. They use legit actors. You're not going to know what's real and what's fake.
100% on that one.
Yeah, that's been going on, right?
Yeah. And now with the new AI technology, like, well, for us, it's new. Obviously, they've had it and they're rolling it out slowly. But I showed it on my show. I don't know if you all seen it. They have these people like actors, say Will Smith today, and he's hugging the young Will Smith himself, and it's flawless. And they have like a dozen actors that they go through hugging their younger selves, and you can't tell. I mean, obviously you can tell because there's no way it can happen, you know, but it's to the point where we don't know. Anything comes over these damn machines at this point, you know?
Yeah, but you know what? This is the crazy thing is they've been doing this for so long. They're just externalizing it now. You know, as soon as they had the camera back in the 1800s, they had Photoshop. Remember all the crisis actors and stuff, all the you know, rent a people for protests and all this stuff. They've been faking our news for quite some time, that's for sure. Hey, what's up, Carla? Mark Reeves is here. High Plains Drifter, Red Storm. What's up, guys? Melanie's in the house. She is not tardy today. Curtis is here.
Can I share this real quick?
Yeah.
It's
sure.
I won't have any volume on it, but I'll just show you what I'm talking about here.
All right, here we go.
You
Oh
see
yeah,
that?
that's just fucking creepy. What?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Isn't this wild?
You know, this reminds me of Time Wave Zero. Terrence McKenna talking about when we got to this point where we're at now, where the past, present, and the future is all happening as simultaneously. And that is exactly what we're looking at right now. It's like giving me the chills.
Yeah. And so if this is so flawless and everyone's thinking, oh, wait, they're going to do Operation, what's the one with the alien invasion, whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be so easy to fake it because everyone's going to be watching it on televised vision.
Oh, yeah.
They'll see it on their computer. They'll see it on their phone or on a big screen somewhere. They won't see it in real life, just like you'll never see this.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we've seen it like in many movies, like including in this one. They tell us just like this.
Let me tell you, when you go recall, you get nothing but first-class memories. Private cabin on the shuttle, deluxe suite at the Hilton, plus all the major sites, Mount Pyramid, the Grand Canals, and of course, Venusville.
Yeah, but how real does it seem?
As real as any memory in your head.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No, I'm telling you, Doug, your brain will not know the difference. And that's guaranteed, or your money back.
Mount Pyramid? I got that. Mount Pyramid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny. That was good, though. All right, guys. So let's see what we got to get into here. Before we get started into all my tabs, I want to go over to Steve JMO's channel. And I will be dropping the link in the chat here. Just want to peruse his channel. Steve has not done anything recently. He's taken a break from YouTube, but his channel's still up. And there's so many old live streams that we've done on here, CFM, right?
Yeah.
We used to shows with Steve all the time. And if you go all the way to the bottom of Steve's channel.
And we were talking about this little season stuff a long time ago, but we weren't ever hit with the whole preterist thing. All of a sudden then became a heretic if you talk about it. That was all new.
Yeah, I was looking through his videos, his live streams, and I remember the part where me, you, and him were on there talking about this preterism stuff.
Yeah, not knowing what they call it, you know, we were just
right. So you can see here, guys, we have a lot of stuff that we've done with Steve, a lot of pretty amazing information that I haven't even thought of in a very long time. We do discuss things in some of these live streams that I can't talk about anymore, and I'm surprised that some of these are still up here even. Let me go down here a little bit further. 4 years ago.
Yeah, I had to take a whole bunch of stuff down because when YouTube changed all their news or views or whatever you call it, it was stuff I could get a strike for. So
yeah, I found the one live stream where I've told you guys before that me, Steve, and Brian had done a 7-hour live stream.
Yeah.
And I found it on here. Let's see how far down it is.
So we're going to play that. He's got solar simulator discussions 4 years ago. It's funny.
Yep.
That's all back.
All over it. Yeah, this is his beginning here. Okay, so let me go up just a little bit. 4 years ago. Yeah, some simulator fake clouds. Yep, we were talking about clouds back then and stuff. We had showed all that. We didn't talk about fake and meteors though, but we were looking at the stars. All the, what they show us as stars clearly is not real. What we see through.
Yeah, and the clouds, I remember because two things. I'd taken a video and sent it to him that was in this area out here where they have a paper mill supposedly, and it churns out this whatever smoke that comes out of it, and then the whole sky fills in with clouds. And so he was showing that. That's the first time I saw you and him show the NASA, and when they shoot off their test engines, and then it turns to rain. I mean, the guy shows it, so.
Right. Yep. This video here is a dip from the Matrix. It's 4 years old, and it says 7/10/20. And here's Jerry DeCamp from, the melted building stuff. He did the documentary When the Buildings Cried. I'm kind of in the beginning part of it. And this is kind of when I was introducing Steve and Bobby Stevens here to the melt. And because I found Jerry's channel and I hadn't really told anybody about it. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like trying to figure it out first before I want to, vocalize it and stuff articulately. But anyway, yeah, it was funny to go back and see this and listen to it. So yeah, Jerry DeCamp, if you want to know anything about him or whatever, he was on the show with us. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. Pretty good show. I think we stayed on for quite some time here. Yeah, it's just the three of us at this point. And it's a 4-hour show. So I'm going to drop this into the chat for you guys. And when you guys get a chance, check out Steve's old stuff from 4 years ago. It's relevant still to this day. There's a lot of stuff in there. And we had a lot of fun. Just exploring different ideas. And, he got inspired to go out and start exploring cemeteries in his area because the things that we were looking up and what we were finding with the monuments and cemeteries and everything. And he's got a lot of really good footage from his area. Some really interesting and mind-provoking, thought-provoking things in his area of cemeteries. He even found an underground tunnel that he didn't get access to, but he was able to stick his camera in. Here it is right here, exploring the anti-God satanic agenda from top to bottom. 6 hours and 51 minutes, guys. I mean, you're like, what could you talk about for 6 hours and 51 minutes? But apparently we had a lot to say. So that was so crazy to see that. I didn't even realize that was still up there. What's up, Pants On? Here's that particular live stream if you want to look at it. But yeah, Steve JMO's channel is still up. It's still running, and we had a lot of fun over there. Hopefully he comes back soon and gets back into doing shows and stuff. He was really, really good at doing this kind of research. He's very thorough, and we always had a great time with Steve. I miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see here. Okay. So we're going to look at this right here. I was talking to you guys before about tunnels underneath Europe and stuff like that. It goes from like anywhere from England, Ireland, Scotland, under the ocean and over to Europe and spread out through Europe. It's really interesting stuff. I don't think I have volume on for my screen share, so I'll have to come off and redo that. Just give me 1 second. Clickety click. As CFM would say. All right, here we go. All right, so it's history, mystery history, and they're pretty cool with me playing their stuff. So I thought we would check this out, guys. We can talk through this, okay? Because it's 3 minutes long, but they got a lot of footage that you don't usually see. All right. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There have recently been some astonishing, academically contradictory discoveries unearthed throughout Europe. Archaeologists have...
Okay, this would be the network of tunnels that it's like network like a web all under Europe. And
it's all over the plane or the world or whatever.
It is really, but this is where they have it mapped supposedly. It's interesting that it says pillars over here, pillars right here. I don't know. I'm just pointing that out though. But yeah, all right, well, here we go.
Have been discovering a network of underground tunnels, apparently somehow cut throughout the Stone Age, which cover the territories of Spain, Turkey, and most of the European continent. Their approximate age, according to funded archaeologists, is no less than 12,000 years. Yet how people living within the Stone Age, people without any form of metal tools or chisels, managed to cut thousands...
I'm convinced that this stuff here that we're looking at, I mean, this looks like kind of maybe somebody made it in a newer time frame, but I think these were all props at this point. You know what I mean? You know, these rudimentary tools and stuff that they supposedly find. I'm not even buying into that narrative either.
Thousands of miles of tunnel systems is clearly a considerably contradictory mystery. Thousands of underground tunnels stretching from Scotland to Turkey that have, predictably, placed the many submissive, order-taking funded scientists throughout the academic world at a dead end to explain. However, if one presumes, as the evidence we share here on our channel often suggests, that a past, now lost, highly advanced civilization once flourished here on our Earth, their creation is less of a challenge to explain. Yet the purpose for their existence will remain an enigma. Were they created by a group attempting to hide from something? Or possibly, they were ancient smuggling tunnels left by members of this lost civilization, once used to smuggle items from ancient settlement to settlement.
I know, right? Also, Derinkuyu and Cappadocia, and there's like 3 or 4 other major sites that they don't really mention much, all connect. So, I mean, it's a never-ending network of tunnels. They all look like they've been vitrified or melted in some way. You don't see pickaxe marks. You do see striations a lot, but mostly you see like what this type of look is here, you know?
And it's always about smuggling. It's about smuggling drugs. It's about smuggling people.
Yeah,
I mean, they had the narrative out
narrative.
here. They had the slave tunnels or something. And, you know, like, who's digging all this shit?
Exactly, yeah. And that's the only narrative that they can come up with that could satisfy people's curiosity, I guess, with the smuggling thing. But when you look at that network of tunnels, you can see that there's rooms cut out. You know what I mean? It's not just a tunnel crisscrossing or whatever.
Yeah.
It looks like there's actually chambers and stuff.
Found throughout Europe. German archaeologist Dr. Heinrich Kusch, in his book, Secrets of the Underground Doors to the Ancient World, states that the tunnels were dug beneath hundreds of Neolithic settlements all across Europe, and the fact that so many tunnels have survived indicates that the original network was much larger than that which still survives.
There's
Quote,
no way I would crawl in
in
like
Bavaria alone, we discovered 700 meters of these underground tunnels. In the Austrian Styria, we found 350, and throughout Europe, there were thousands of cells from the north of Scotland stretching to the Mediterranean itself.
Well, I'm surprised I didn't say there were lava tubes.
Yeah, right? They look
Right?
similar.
End quote. The fact that these tunnels have been identified as having been cut at least 12,000 years ago should indicate to all those still with the capacity of critical thought that they are undoubtedly far older than this, as to state that they were somehow cut by people with literally no tools to their disposal, to us seems laughable. The tunnels are all relatively narrow, being about 70 centimeters in width, just enough for an adult man to travel through. In some places, there are small rooms, storage chambers, and seats, clearly indicating that these cave systems were used by people at a time. How did our ancient ancestors create such an awe-inspiring network of tunnels without the utilization of some form of tunneling equipment, lighting, and indeed smelted metal tools? It is not surprising to us, or anyone who has paid attention to the limited tale of events put forward by academia, that these tunnels remain a perplexing ancient artifact for them to explain.
Go back a tiny bit here.
Yes.
Yep, look at the ceiling. Look at it dripping down here. See the melt? It's solidified and mid-drip.
Yeah.
Right there. Oh, baby.
These tunnels remain a perplexing ancient artifact for them to explain.
Look how far down it goes under that grate.
Yeah, dude, look at that. That's crazy, right? And look at how it's slanted here. I remember one of the supposed mines that they were in. Shapu, you might remember this one. They were going through a corridor. It looked like a tunnel, and they had like the brick wall on the side. They say it's slate. And then the whole ceiling was just slanted sideways like this.
They are clear evidence of a past civilization, having crudely cut these tunnels, possibly for some nefarious reason we are yet to unravel.
Nefarious.
They are undoubtedly highly compelling.
Highly compelling. That's right. Highly compelling. Living library found in a cave built by giants. Wait, what's this?
I don't want to hide.
I go down the mystery history rabbit hole. Look out. All right, let me just play this video through. Maybe we'll come
From
back.
them anymore. What do we?
Oh boy, I have another tab here we're going to get to. Look at this. Golden library found in cave built by giants. Let me see what their description says here. Oh, it doesn't really say much. I don't know. You guys want to look at this one? It's up to you.
What?
Do you want to play this one? A golden library found in cave built by giants?
You. I'm watching.
I mean, it does sound intriguing. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to play this video.
Wait, without even knowing anything about it, I wouldn't recommend that.
Well, it's mystery history. It's okay.
Okay. Good. Hey, dogs.
Let me see if anybody's going to put a 1 in the chat here. Yep, nobody's answering me. I don't know. Hey, Ben, what's up? Kim's here. Welcome, everybody. We got 33 people here, Chapeau.
Of course.
I
don't think he's here right now. He's getting
I
coffee.
can't even make this up, guys. Every time, 33 people. Messamelt says 1. JMB says 1.
I forgot the question.
Oh, you want me to play this video?
Oh, well, it's your show. Yeah.
I said put a 1 in the chat if you want me to. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. I got 2 1s, so that means we're going for it. All right, let's see here. Oh, this looks interesting. All right, here we go.
A little over a year ago, we shared the story surrounding a mysterious discovery that was once claimed to have been made deep within cave systems within Ecuador, which some believe were originally man-made. A discovery that, although now concealed from the world, was photographed, studied, and documented thanks to the array of artifacts which had been amassed by an individual known as Father Crespi. An entire, seemingly alien metallic library, complete with hundreds of sheets of gold, platinum, and other precious metals, hammered out to reveal an astonishing unknown language, clearly left by a people of tremendous capabilities. The caves in which this find is claimed to have been made is known as Cueva de los Teos, and although such discovery is denied by...
Okay, just look at this. I mean, that's a wall right there. Hello. Looks like there's black work in it. This is a melted wall over here. Look at the lines. Yeah. Wow. Straight ceiling. I mean, geez. Just saying.
By the Ecuadorian authorities, the Ecuadorian and, interestingly, United Kingdom's governments funded an extensive search of the cave systems soon after the claims became public. It attracted the attention of numerous individuals who traveled into the depths of these caves, including Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon. What we wish to focus on this video, however, is the enormous, seemingly man-made caverns, which are found to be...
You just say man-made caverns. It looks man-made to me. It looks like a freaking building.
I'm still stuck on the fact they had to throw Neil Armstrong and the moon landing in there just to keep that narrative going. It's fantastic.
Yeah, right. Neil Armstrong, he never went anywhere, so he's going to go here.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Right, Ben? Yeah, exactly.
Within the cave systems. We feel, if these cave systems are indeed one day admitted as having been artificially hewn from the bedrock, then this would undeniably reveal tremendous flaws in academia.
Look at all this brick stuff over here in mortar on this side of the wall. You can really see it right here, right above the question mark.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just crazy.
His claims as to the geology and indeed true history of the area. The cave system is so enormous, it has yet to be fully explored by modern man. Yet what has been explored has revealed highly compelling features, which corroborate earlier claims of an artificial origin.
That looks like bricks.
Moritza Portal, for example, named...
Say that again?
It looks like bricks or some kind of structure.
Definitely. Definitely, yeah. And look at how straight this is here.
After Juan Moritza,
I'm going to let this play on for just a sec because I have to run downstairs and see what my cat just did. He knocked something over.
Individual who claims to have originally discovered the metallic library.
All right, everybody, we're all alone. It's just me and you.
Nature. The question is, why go to such lengths to construct this natural-looking cave system? Was it all created merely to hide this library? And if so, how important could the information held within be? And why did such a find attract the attention of the first man on the moon?
Of course.
Did the astronaut know something we are yet to discover? Juan Moritza signed an affidavit dated 8th of July, 1969, in which he confessed to a meeting with the Ecuadorian president, where he received complete control over his discovery, provided he could provide photographic evidence and an independent witness corroborating the discovery. When Moritza met with von Däniken in 1972, he took him to a secret entrance through which they entered a large artificial hall within the cave system.
Called Narnia.
Apparently, von Däniken never got to see the library itself. He wrote in his book, The Gold of the Gods, quote, "The passages all form perfect right angles. Sometimes they are narrow, sometimes wide. The walls are smooth and often seem to be polished. The ceilings are flat and at times look at..."
What was that?
Oh, you're back. No, I'm just trying to come up with things to say. I was all alone. I was kind of...
Oh, nervous. You're all alone? I'm back here.
Now the chat was keeping me company.
As if they were...
Shapu go? Did he take off on us?
I think so.
Oh, no. Shapu, where'd you go? He's on mute, so he must be doing something. My goodness. Okay. So where was that freaking video just at? Here it is. We're almost done.
Covered with a kind of glaze. My doubts about the existence of the underground tunnels vanished as if by magic, and I felt tremendously happy. Moritza said passages like those extended for hundreds of miles under the soils of Ecuador and Peru. End quote. We feel the question now is, who went to these unimaginable efforts so far back within history? Why create such a place deep within the earth with such an intended illusion of natural origin if you did not seek to hide something? Many still believe that the truth is still hidden deep inside its unexplored caverns, a truth that will force us to completely...
Wow, just look at that.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's man-made structure.
For all day long, every day of the week.
Rewrite the history of mankind. Are the legends true surrounding Cueva de los Teos? Did it once indeed contain an ancient metallic library left to us by an ancient civilization?
Definitely looks man-made to me, and you got to question everything at this point.
Question it all.
That's right. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to start on this one. Okay. I was looking at this site here. They were talking about pre-1870 mud flood in Kansas. And there's a bunch of images here we're going to look at. I'm just going to read this real quick. It says these images were emailed to me via link to this interesting website and this one. I got to highlight it here, but I'm going to drop these links so you can check it out. So this has some mud flood related photographs pertained to Kansas City, accompanied by a BS narrative. Yeah, like this person already, BS narrative. They sure did move a lot of dirt around the 1870s. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it appears to be more than 20 feet from the top to the ledge of these two are standing on. I guess they're talking about right here in this picture.
Yeah, but again, when we discuss these things, it's not just like if you just buried a house, there'd be like a giant mound. But no, they're burying the entire towns.
Yeah.
And making it level. Like, so how much dirt does that take?
Yeah, exactly. All right. So where am I at here? If we factor in the drop, we are talking about approximately 25 feet of dirt, which buried the buildings they are standing next to. And you can see the tops of the buildings up here. You can also see from up here to down here, it's probably about 25 feet, maybe 30 feet. Looks like there's other apertures through here that you can see. And this is Walnut Street, 1870. All right, this one here, it says, and if the below image is really representing 1886, then there is something seriously wrong when you factor in the article 19th century tunnel boring machines. Wow, look at that, guys. This is Kansas City, 1886. And yeah, it's just not looking right.
And nobody, it's just like a common job now. It's just everyone's standing around. Nobody's actually working.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, some of these people don't even look real, like they're painted in maybe.
And then what's with the carriage all of a sudden showing up?
Yeah. All right, what do we got down here?
Oh, wait,
okay.
What's that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've seen this one coming up here before. It says, in addition to the buildings that you see there during early development, you also see the street grading that went on to level out the early city. Wells says the city had earned the nickname Gully Town prior to this broadening due to all the ravines and valleys that stood in the way of any significant development. So they're trying to say, you know, they had to come in and level it all out. But you're just going to come in and build your building right next to a huge mud pile here?
Yeah. And then we'll level it out later. We'll put in the roads after we finish the buildings.
I mean, this building here is right up against whatever this dirt is here. I mean, how would you even get your equipment in to build this stuff? It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, so that was it for that particular thing on Kansas City, but I wanted to show you guys this one here. It says excavation of Rome. Archaeologists are silent. Now, I went over photos of Rome that Shapu had sent me, and I did cover this before, but it's worth covering again because this article is pretty much saying what we've been saying as well. It says a few minutes of images searching produced many interesting images pertaining to the excavation of Rome. Where did the dirt come from? Question mark. That's what I'd like to know. Okay. There is one of those questions our contemporary archaeologists will never answer truly. As a matter of fact, they appear to be avoiding this issue altogether. Who cares where tens of feet of dirt in relatively contemporary city came from? It says when they have very important discoveries to make. Let's go down here a little. Look at this. Look at this. These guys are all the way down here. You can see some kind of brick down here, like maybe they hit the street level at this point. I don't know. But look at all this.
It says it's almost 50 feet right there.
Yeah. Yeah, 45 to 50 feet.
But again, they didn't just bury a building. It's the entire city.
Exactly.
So that's a lot of dirt.
What do you think happened to the occupants of the buried buildings? Were they even mentioned in our history? The images demonstrate that the discipline of archaeology was corrupted to the level we chose not to investigate issues like this. I agree 100%. They just skip over it and give it new narratives. And this is another one here. You can see
I am back. Sorry.
Yay! I thought we lost it.
No, the previous picture, when you see the amount of dirt and stuff, that's how it's supposed to be. You know, when we see the American cities that are like in rubble after fire, there's not much rubble left, you know.
Right.
There should be like a lot more, like from these 3, 4, 5-story buildings down on the ground. But what we see, it's like just a small pile. It doesn't really make any sense.
Absolutely. And here you can see it's really flat out here. You know, this farmland, if you will. I think that's what it is. And they start digging around and, they're on top of a building, you know, not very far down, as you can see here. I mean, and there it all is. And it just keeps going and going. It's crazy. This one here would be street level up here, current street level where the lamp is right here up here. But yet you have all this down below. Probably goes down even further than that. And this is Rome in, you know, the late 1800s, early 1900s. They're digging it out and nobody ever talks about it.
Those are train tunnels.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I know. I don't know if they put in these tracks to try to get out, whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay, so they added the track.
There's a little car here, right here, that they have to dump or whatever. But look, this guy's down here in a ditch. He's still digging. There's only 2 guys here, first off, and it just seems to continue no matter where they dig.
And isn't that always this thing? There's only 2 guys that do everything. Remember, we were talking about that the other day about the.
Yeah, I mean, up here, what do we got here? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 guys, 5 guys.
Yeah.
That's the most guys I've seen any of these pictures. Here you got 4. Here's 1. Oh, 2. There's 1 over here. Yeah. 1, 2. That's it.
I think it's minimum of 2. You have to have 2.
Oh, and then you got these 2. He looks tired, like he wants to go home. He's like, I'm tired of digging. It's never ending. Won't stop. Again, here, this looks like just a hillside here, right? There's nothing. I mean, it's a white sky behind it. They could have cut something out, but you know, they're just digging into it and seeing that it's all brick.
There's a big arch over there, right there, where your arrow is.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, they haven't even gotten to that area.
Yeah, and then here, I mean, obviously, if they start digging more along here, it goes down. This monument here, they say, was built in the 1800s. I'm not buying that. I mean, they're digging out Rome. Who came in and built this thing in the 1800s? That's bullshit. As you can see here, they're excavating.
Because I mean, the thing is, if you really pick it apart, there was wars going on and civil wars. There was pestilence. There was, you know, there was poverty. There's all these things going on. But we had plenty of resources and time to build these monstrous buildings. Doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, Shapu.
Make it make sense, Shapu.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this picture? Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture?
Everything.
It's a Navy guy that's lost? I don't know.
One of these statues look awfully clean.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe they watered them down. I don't know. These guys look really clean. They don't look really dirty.
I just wonder where the boat is for the sailor.
Yeah, and what's with the sailor hat over here? Rome's not right near the water or anything.
Yeah, either that's a nurse's hat. He could be a nurse. Old school nurse.
Oh, boy, look at these Adonis belts here. I guess they're males. Just saying. Another excavation. Clearly, this would be ground level up here, you would think, and they're digging down, down, down. And here they actually have trucks, dump trucks. That they're
You got a lot of people doing the work, and one guy up on the hill watching.
supervising, making sure nobody tries to take lunch early. Here's the Coliseum, and you can see it's covered with dirt all around it. They're still excavating everything around this area. You can see how far down these things go. Just phantom arches popping up. Something happened here, and it's extensive. Look how far this goes down. You got this level, you got this level, then you have a level down here, and it looks like it goes down even further down in this hole here. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
Again, another angle here. Here would be street level. There's just so much stuff going on that it just looks like it was like Santorini, how that looks, where it's like house on house on house, but all of it connects. You know what I mean? If this was all underground and melted, it would look like Darren Kuyu. Now, it just happens to be that they can dig this out and it's not all melted like Darren Kuyu is and, you know, like vitrified, but it still looks all like it's all interconnected and stuff. It's almost like it doesn't even make any sense. Like this. Look at this. But it's all brick. All of it. Everywhere you look, it's brick. Wow. What's going on in this picture? Oh, it looks like we found a floor here. Wow. Look at this. Look at this nice ladder they got here for them to climb up. Look at the World's Fair ladders. When they're building the World's Fair out 1893, they got janky little wooden ladders that looks like, you know, somebody who didn't know what they were doing put it together.
Which one would you go up, though? Look at the one on the other side.
I'd probably
that one.
Yeah, this one here.
No, that one. Yeah. It looks just as potentially dangerous as that.
Definitely not this one. I would go up this one, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but even that ladder looks better than the ones that were teetering around. Look at these beautiful walls. Look at the pipes going through the walls. These were buildings, guys. Buildings had pipes. They had pipes. Wow. Look at that right there. It's amazing. And this looks like an aqueduct right here of some sort, a little sewer way right through here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a whole handful of guys here.
Yeah.
Not doing a whole lot, though. They're just posing.
Yeah, because their shirts are pretty clean. Oh.
This guy's a little dirty. A little. That's about it.
He's the only one doing the work.
That's about it. Yeah, he's the only one who got dirty today. And look at this. This is really, really fascinating. Okay, this part here. Okay, so once you get down past the buildings that clearly had to be uncovered or something, right? They're all falling apart and dilapidated. Nothing's new here. And then you get down to this wall right here, and it looks like a starfort wall. Do you see this? Let me zoom in on it. Look at this. See this wall down here? That's crazy. Shapu, you see it, right?
Yeah, this looks like an old part of a Starfort wall. Or something.
Yeah, it does look Starfortish, man. It really does.
Yeah.
Really, really does.
Probably surrounded all the thing. Everywhere, yeah.
Definitely. That's just so crazy. Yeah, because see, here's the rim right here of stuff. You know, it looks like you can look down and over this thing down into this. I wonder how far down it goes. Nobody knows where ground level is. They just don't. Oh. All right, hold on. Sorry about that. I get these crazy phone calls on my phone. Okay, we're looking here at this one. A lot of interesting stuff. I mean, everything's having to be dug out. Shapu's pictures were way better quality that he sent me when I did the show on this. But again, I mean, just look. It just looks like everything's in shambles. There's not a whole lot of organization to what's going on here. Up here, they haven't dug this part out yet, up on this slope right here. And it looks like there still could be like buildings up under here on this side right here. I don't know. It just looked really sus. And how could they not know what happened with all this stuff. I mean, how did all this get like this? And how long ago was it?
Yeah, they just don't talk about it. But when you go there, there's some time between the buildings in Rome that they have like this ruined building just right there, just to remind people, but they don't ask any questions. That's the problem.
Wow, this is crazy looking right here. This huge semicircle thing here, and then you got the brick right here. You can see this is all brick. Got some people right here that look like they're stepping inside something. I don't know if that's a doorway or some kind of thing that they're going into there.
They're kind of phasing out. Is that just a photo? Look at their legs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And who's the guy up at the top? The fool on the hill.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. But apparently, there's a lot of stuff underground here in Rome. And if it's under Rome, it's under everything else. There's just no doubt about it. And even under us here, there's tons of stuff. I mean, look at this. One guy with a thing filled up here. He's like, where did it? Oh, two guys. He's looking at him, and he's looking at him, and he's like, is it break time? How do we get out of this mess? I don't know. There's brick everywhere. It's crazy. Oh, here's a little video on them excavating it here, but I'm not going to play it. I am going to drop this link, though, guys. It's got a lot of interesting pictures in it.
Wait, what's that?
This is the pyramid in the center of Rome, and it's attached to a castle. It's called the Pyramid of Cesius. And, yeah, it's pretty crazy looking. Nobody ever talks about that pyramid.
No, because it doesn't fit the narrative.
And what do you need a pyramid attached to a castle for? Maybe because it's an amplifier and a resonator, harnessing something. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Let's see here. Looks like we got some mud flood stuff or something. Look, they're all just coming in, looking at stuff. They're like, wow, look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, you see that they're just finding this stuff.
Absolutely. What are we going to name this? Who are we going to give this to? All this stuff.
Get the sign makers. Stat.
It's the founders. The founders just rolled into town. They're going to dig us out.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Hey, you can see the door even goes underground on that right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, probably had to dig it up.
Yeah.
And it's got all kinds of plants growing out the top of it. Like, you know, it's been sitting for a long time, at least 50 to 100 years before maybe people, I mean, that's just not acceptable. Here they're showing that it's underground as well. Look at that here. That's really interesting. So they're showing that like what looks like to be ground level here, but no. They're saying it goes way under here. And steps going down here.
That one I like because look at look at the arch of triumph, like we show everywhere, like the big one right there. You can see that there's another level on it.
Absolutely.
But now today they all removed most of them because now they just say, oh, it's an arch like that, and people think that's
showed one.
But
he showed one that has the 4 pillars kind of still standing there, but no roof or nothing. It's just that, right?
This is just the base of another building, but today we think it's just, oh, it's an arch of triumph, you know.
Right.
Because of war, they built that monument. No, they just found it and modify it, you know, cut it and remove parts, and this is what we get today.
So what do we got here? We got steps going down here, right? And then you got this thing that looks like maybe a water canal here of some sort. You got people that are leaning over into it. What are they, panning or something? I don't even know what they're doing.
Probably washing their clothes and drinking and
very interesting.
All these old world add flowing water, you know.
Yeah. Maybe they found some flowing water down here or something. You can see that there's an arch right here on this side. When the steps come down into the dirt, you could just see that there's a whole underground going on. Clearly. Clearly. I think that's it for this one. But this site is really cool. You can go to look at a bunch of different stuff on it. It just goes on and on. Let me go up to the top. So here I'm on mud flood, right? But you can go to suspicious events and catastrophes. That's really interesting as well. You can look all different things on here. Of course, it's got the mud flood, other things, pre-Columbian era artworks, world history, different things, giants, geoengineering and stuff. So let me go back to where was I here? This way. Yeah, go back one. Okay. All right, I'm going to drop this for you guys. You can explore this site, Stolen History. Copy.
Yes.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find, and there's a bunch of cool things and some pictures you might not have seen before. Let me see here. I'll drop this too, because in case you can't find this on the site, I already have the site open to this one. So here's the Kansas City one. All the mud flood stuff, though, it should take you right to it. There it is.
So I want to thank all the people that bought some merchandise from the store, like Melanie, Johnny. I know Curtis bought, and also Ben. Thank you.
Nice.
They bought some kind, but they do because my new popular shirt is
Well, can we see it? I want to see
the one that I made for Melanie, and
I'd like to see it.
I think Johnny bought one, and Curtis.
Some of your best work you make just by inspiration, for instance. You know what I mean? So it's like.
So Phil, why don't you bring up
the
your
other
site?
one, oh, you did. I don't think you've seen it.
Bring up your site, and we'll go through it and look, and you can talk about the sales that are going on too.
Oh, there's just a short sale for 2 days, but no, yeah, wait. Okay, so where is?
I'll need to bring some glue.
And Mark Reeves is talking about some old cemetery. If you do any boots on the ground, send it in, and we'll comb over it.
Crown Hill
I always
Cemetery.
find some
Cool.
interesting stuff in cemeteries. And of course, people are just dying to get it.
They're dying to get in there.
They're like,
They're not full.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
The one that I made for Melanie with this.
That is great.
Oh, I love that, Melanie. Melanie, that's
that
really
one,
good.
Jenny? Gotta look at this.
It's a hidden. If you find it, you could buy it because it's hard to
And
find.
the phone isn't on it. What does it say? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh my God, I gotta get one of those too. That's good.
And the soup. But what's up with the soup? I'm not familiar with that. Is she always making soup?
It's brick soup.
Yeah, she's always making soup in the chat.
It's a soup Nazi.
Yeah, Curtis, you got one also.
Fantastic.
That's a good one, Chapeau.
Yeah, I couldn't put the Nazi flag, so I put the next closest thing.
Right. I like that though, but it's also you can't tell if it's correct or not. Is it red under the blue or is it white?
You don't see it.
You can't tell.
So it could be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Manifest whatever flag you want.
That's right.
It's just
Shoot.
one,
It's
and
just a flip phone. Oh, that's everything about that is just
like this one, CFM.
Yeah, that one I remember you showed me. You said
We got to get that one for CFM.
I'm watching you.
And I think Johnny has one like this.
That is great. What else is there? I saw
Yeah, and pants. Yeah, you got a skateboard.
Did you do my design?
No, not yet, Jen.
Oh, well, you want to show it to them?
Well, that
Well,
was
I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, the one that like the comic book stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
that'd be cool on a shirt. I would wear it.
Yeah, I don't think it
This
goes.
Carbon
Yeah, this
Melted
one.
Steps. That one's good.
Yeah, this one I made, but special one for pants, like a skateboard one.
Oh, cool.
Nice. That is so cool. I love it. Nice.
There's just so much stuff that you can do with this. I just love. I always wanted like a shop to print shirt, but I can't have all the tools, so they do everything, and They just give me like a small percentage, like maybe 10% max. So I get maybe $1 for each.
Isn't it sucky? The same thing with our store, but it's more for advertising.
Yeah, it's more for. I just want people to have some shirt and stuff like this.
But your stuff's awesome. You're a great artist.
Yes.
So this is only on this one and on the, because in the US, if you want to order, I would suggest this one. But if you're elsewhere in the world, it's probably the other one, Redbubble, because they deliver everywhere. I think Ben is in Australia, and he ordered some stuff. So
Melanie wants to look at that one of her again with the soup in the phone. Could you do that again? She's asking for it.
This.
That's fantastic. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I misread that. She wanted you to stop. Oh, sorry.
Stop. Oh, sorry.
Really, that's awesome, that one. I love it.
How did I mix that up?
So yeah, there's a flash sale for $12 t-shirt until the 24 2 days. So
nice.
No, 23. Yeah. All right.
Well, these links are linked in the description below, but we're going to drop the link to his both of his sites in here today in the chat as well.
That's so great.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah.
It looks just like her too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Glue in that bowl.
But yeah, I could, but
glue.
Funny. Hey, Johnny Cool, what's up? Are you late?
That's a cool board that Pants on has. That's excellent.
Yeah, when I saw it, I said, and I need to make one for Pants. You know.
Hey, Pants, I found some old Chicago trucks, if you know what those are, with wheels and stuff. Where do I sell those? Anyways, move on.
Nice.
You're a skateboard person, might know.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Curtis, for the links. Curtis made incredible boots. You should come on and show them, one day.
Yeah.
You made some boots?
No, some boots on the ground footage. That I saw him. You made some boots, yeah.
Hey, we're showing shirts and skateboards and now boots. It's like, oh, I want to see the boots.
Oh.
Yeah, really nice footage. I just saw it today. I think you posted it like 2 days ago, and I saw it today. It's amazing. Again, it's all built. The coastline, everything. It's crazy.
And this is who did this? Curtis or Pants on?
Curtis.
Yeah, we got to have him on the show, and Mesa as well. We got to organize and get these guys on. Johnny Cool as well, if he's available. Definitely want to get Curtis on. We might have to do them separately, but I'd like to do them all together. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, just timing.
Yeah.
So I'll present the one that you made for me that hopefully I can.
I sent it to your email, like the big one, the one if you want to use for everything.
Oh yeah, Jen sent me that. That's funny.
I definitely like it. I like it. I had him put in taser set on, and he already had jack wagons up there. And then I don't know. I forget what was on the taser, but I had him put TTS69 on the taser. And don't.
Yeah, it was just like the brand of the taser. That's what.
I got you. And I had him put in don't make me go Philly on you. I did it in black and white too. I thought the black and white one looked kind of cool. I kind of changed the color of it. But yeah, that's really cool. You do those designs and you're able to do that kind of. It's AI art tool that you're using or something, right?
Yeah, I use the AI for creating the base, and then I change whatever I want, whatever I need, what I don't like in it, and then do some stuff. But not all, like the thumbnails that we do. I make them all just by searching some stuff, putting them together, and.
All right, hang on, guys. I have something else I'm going to show you. Let me come out of the screen share, and I'm not on screen share right now, so we're good. Okay. Oh, this one. You guys remember this video? Let me get this up.
Right here.
Let me get this video up. Pause it. Let me go back over here to a screen share. ago, but man, it's crazy.
And
we
I
talk
just
about how
found out you pronounced this gentleman's name as Mesa Melt. I always thought it was Mesa Melt.
no Mesa Melt.
Yeah. So
Mesa Melt? Maybe it's
something
Mesa
new.
Melt. I just say
No, he
Mesa.
just said it's Mesa Melt. I always thought it was Mesa.
Are you messing with me?
I wish I were, but no, he's doing it in the chat.
Oh my goodness. So we talk. Oh, make sure you drop your links, Shapu, to the posted sites for your shirts. Definitely get them dropped into the chat. We talked about the buildings being massive, interconnected. We don't know where ground level is, and I thought it was interesting that there's this building type of structure in, I think it's China. Let's see here. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Crazy. Oh.
Oh, wouldn't you love to live there? Have a train going through your building?
Oh yeah, they live really high there. Yeah.
I don't know about that road, but this is cool.
Yeah, this is high. It's really high. In the you'll see. Look at this. Look at that.
That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like, where's ground level, right? You think you're on ground level. You're looking around. All the buildings look like whatever, and you look down, and they're, you know, you're 5 stories up. So that's pretty crazy. And then I had this one that was a tunnel here. Hold on, this one here. Yeah, this was weird. I don't know what this one was. Let me expand this.
Probably fake.
This is one for Steve. I don't know if they're saying it's a missile launch or if it's real or what. I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. I couldn't tell you. But this is a video somebody took, I guess. It's really strange.
And there's still no complete answer. It's either Mesa or Mesa. There's no definitive answer apparently in the chat.
It's whatever you want it to be.
It's whatever you want to manifest his name to be.
Right? And there was, this one here. Look, natural brick wall. Let's see what this comes up as. Yeah. They're saying that this was like a natural brick wall, embroidered texture for background, but they're calling it natural brick wall. I mean,
Sure.
You can't make this shit up. There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, and this here. Absolute confirmation of active volcanoes on Venus.
Well, there you go. That cartoon proves it.
Yeah, not only is space real, but Venus is real, and so are volcanoes, and they're even on Venus. 5 Mile High volcano on Venus with lava flow. Look at that. They just make it up. They just make this shit up. They can't help themselves. We did the ancient tunnel there. And I wanted to show you this. Look at this giant bell. This is crazy. And what they have to do to get it going. Let me see here.
Ring my bell.
Right. It'll work for me.
Oh, there we go.
God.
Your next president.
I can't stand this thing.
Oh, my
shim all day
goodness.
long right here. These aren't shoulder pads.
Why her and not Big Mike? Come on. Yeah, they went around the world or Earth or whatever and took out all the bells. And a lot of people think that there was healing frequencies that or getaway demons even and stuff like that. I mean, they show you in like things like Spider-Man and Venom when the bell rings, the demon creature gets off of Spider-Man. I'm talking to the geeks right now, or the nerds.
I mean, first off, let's just look at what they have contrapted here to hold this bell up. Okay, it's a huge bell.
Yeah.
And these types of things were at the top of, cathedrals and stuff like that. How did those people get those bells up there? What were they using to secure the bell and stuff? I mean, look at this stuff here that they're using, modern day stuff. And this is like no joke. There's another bell over here in the background, by the way. That's a big bell.
Yeah, like what's a Liberty Bell? That's a weird one too.
At this point, I don't know. I don't have the volume on, but it's not even ringing yet. I'm pretty sure you can. You hear this?
No.
No.
It's ringing now, but it took them to like this point of swinging to finally get it to start ringing. It's just crazy. And then they finally let it swing on its own after a little bit. It keeps going.
And what's
though,
it
right?
for? Like what are they using it for? It's just anyone there? Am I alone?
No, she's frozen.
Oh no! Connect to the internet. You're offline. Oh my goodness.
You're offline, Ben.
There you are.
I'm right here. I'm still here. I don't know what just happened. Probably got to close some tabs.
Yeah, you had some stuff playing in the back, I guess, or something.
Something was going on. I gotta. Oh, Mount Thor. We got to look at Mount Thor. So, Shapu, you don't have anything on this spot, do you? Mount Thor. It's up in. It's not right in your area, but it's in Canada. It's like
it's really far from here.
Really far from you. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you have any pictures on it or whatever, but we're going to definitely take a look at Mount Thor.
No, I didn't have. I didn't look into it yet. So.
Okay, so it's world's tallest vertical drop. It says. Okay. Let's see here.
But I found like an interesting.
The world's tallest.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember. I did some boots on the ground not so long ago, and I found like a place that was like bricked up, and I was looking down, and it was all brick, and there was an arch and something, and there was no way to get down there. And when I was there, I saw like a rope hanging there. I think it's just the only way to go down. I actually found the video of the guy attaching that rope and going down there.
Really?
Yes.
Well, bring that up. We'll look at that next, because this is only 1 minute and 35 seconds. So if you can get that ready, that'd be cool. I'd like to see it.
Vertical cliff, Mount Thor, officially called the Thor Peak, in Aahutuck National Park, on Baffin Island, Nunavut, Canada, is a granite peak that features the world's tallest purely vertical drop. The drop measures 1,250 meters and angles inwards at 105 degrees, making it more of an overhang. To put the height in context, the Eiffel Tower is 324 meters, the Empire State Building is 381 meters, the CN Tower is 553 meters, and the Burj Khalifa 828 meters. Mount Thor is part of the Baffin Mountains, which in turn form part of the Arctic Cordillera mountain range. The mountain is made of granite and is the most famous of Canada's mountains, named Thor. Despite the fact the mountain is in a remote area.
This one back here is very pyramidal looking.
Yes.
Background here.
It's a popular destination for avid mountain climbers. Mount Thor was first.
It's pretty crazy, though. I mean, anyway, I'd heard about it, and then I was asking Shapu. He had never heard about it, which shocked me.
No, it's none of it. You know, I don't know anything about this location. It's almost at the North Pole. You know.
Yeah, it's really remote. There it is, in all its glory. All right, I'm gonna come off the screen share. What's that?
I said hi to Jamie. She just.
Oh, hey, Jamie, what's up? Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, I guess we're back to 33 in the chat. She said so.
Well, I got 31 on mine, but I'm sure it'll be up to 33 in just a sec. Oh boy. All right, Shapu, you got your video?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that because that was on the river. You're talking about along the river, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think you. I don't know if you remember the place, but I'll play the video anyway.
And not to set you off, Jen, but they're discussing why there's no stubble ever on Trump. Just saying.
Listen, if you look at Trump's finger ratios, they don't match up. They don't match up the finger ratios. You know how I noticed his finger ratios? He had his hand on his daughter's ass. 2016.
And again, don't forget, MAGA is the name for a top witch, not warlock. Just saying.
Yep, and we're back to 33 in the chat. Thank you,
Yes.
Jamie.
Fantastic.
So I won't play the audio because actually he's speaking French. I don't know if you remember this place. You look at there was only now they had it like a gate. I cannot go.
Is this you doing boots on right here?
No, this is some other guy.
Oh.
Yeah,
He
this
could
is the
get
place
this
I
rope
wanted
right
to go. But where he jumped over the fence, now there's a gate. You cannot go there. You know, they just fenced off this place where he goes. But you can see that the going really fast because it's a private location. But well,
Dennis NYB1 says, CFM, did you get my intro?
Oh, I was just answering him in the chat. I was trying to be subtle.
Okay. Well,
But yes, I did. I had that thing where if you want to be the disclaimer at the beginning of the show, and I had a bunch of people do it, and then everyone stopped, and then he just sent me one, so I'll put it in.
So this is the place. Yeah, I wanted to go down there, but I didn't find any place. And look at this. You actually see. You will see all bricks transitioning.
Oh yeah, look, some little bricklets right there.
Yeah, look at this right there.
That. Total.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing.
So I want to go there even more now. You know.
Absolutely. Look at the mortar. Even look at all that brick. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wait. You will go back to his.
This looks like Rome. They didn't dig it out.
Yeah. This is. Look at this there.
Look at that, guys. Look at it transitioning right into what they say are sedimentary layers. It is right there. You cannot deny it.
Yeah.
Boom, baby.
Geologists, you're fired. We're burying your asses.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this transition here. Crazy.
Absolutely. They lied to us 100% about everything. Everything.
Yeah, the guy just an urban explorer. He's not looking for this stuff, you know. But I commented on his video, this video from a couple of years ago.
Wow.
I said, look at this transition of the bricks. Maybe he will contact me or something because he obviously live in my area. Yeah,
Wow,
look at this transition right there.
This is just gold right here.
And you can see the lines just match up exactly with the lines on.
Absolutely. And I wanted to see a picture that would look like this. This is an actual site, though. Pause it right there. See what they tell us are sedimentary layers on the left-hand side. And I always say, they always look like they're perfectly measured out like brick layers. And as you can see here, these layers go right over into the brick layers, which measure out to the same width and length of bricks. You can see it. Look at that.
Yep.
It's incredible. That center part right there where the rope is right where the transition's happening.
Yep. Right there.
That would be a heat differential right there.
So they're just this, and this is on a platform, some kind of platform. It's really weird. Here you can see this is all brick, the transition of these bricks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is great.
I found another video today I sent you from a guy in Bulgaria. I think he knows this stuff because goes in the woods and finds the places that nobody finds, and he pointed out the bricks in the structures and stuff. I don't understand
it's
what
all brick. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. If you remembered, I showed the pictures of this place. It's on some kind of platform. It's really weird.
Huh. I wonder where the rest of the building is.
Yeah. And
the other video you just mentioned too, we can look at that one too.
Yes. Look at there's this location. I couldn't see it from up there, but you can see this wall there. It's all transitioning also. He doesn't point his camera toward it, but he doesn't know about it. But look at this thing.
Wow.
It's there, it goes down, and he says,
wow. What is that?
He said that, look, it's all frozen. He said that he could feel the breeze like really cold, and it's 20 like outside, and inside there must be like minus something.
Those holes go right to the slee stack, Larry. Just know it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it goes down, but there is the river. There's nothing down there. It's the river, So.
Does he throw something down there?
Where?
I
No.
thought he was going to throw something down that hole or something.
Oh, okay. No. He was explaining the cold.
He missed an opportunity, Jen. I would have thrown something.
Right.
Yeah. So look, this is like some kind of platform that they've.
This
built.
whole thing was a building.
Yeah.
And it had water running through it, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe the water's just running through it now.
Okay. There goes another transition location. Wow. Yeah, this thing, I don't know. Because now they have fenced all they are all around it. It's like a square that goes down right in the middle of the city. But now they're fenced. They fenced it up, probably because of this guy. But
wow.
yeah,
and this is in, oh, look at this. Gosh, look at it. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
If you can come here with a kayak, if you have like one. I don't.
You gotta get a kayak.
Yeah. might have a friend that could lend me one.
That wall right there in front of us, stop it right there, is just melted as fuck.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So all around here, everything, the city is all built on top of this stuff.
Yep. Again,
And
these are not sedimentary layers. This is clearly brick layers. That's all there is brick layers. There is no sedimentary layers.
Yeah, we just saw it, you know, the transition of it. So
I like here how you have some vacant spots where bricks fell out. You know, we see that a lot in different locations, these empty spots where bricks were.
So yeah, so he actually found a place that I wanted to go. I found this guy's channel like this week. You know, I just stumbled upon it. I wasn't even searching.
I love it when that happens.
And he goes to a lot of location around my area, so he's been doing.
Might have to look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I don't think he knows what he's looking, but he found a lot of interesting stuff.
Oh yeah, there's got to be tunnels and all kinds of stuff through this place.
Yeah. All right. So that's about that one. Just wanted to show that wall. It's
that was really
that was
good.
a money shot right there.
Absolutely.
Let me see. Just this transition right there.
Wow. If I wasn't on big screen, I would hit you with I'm just going to hit you with the boom baby. Boom baby.
Oh, you like
I can't get to the drop quick enough. I had it on big screen so I could see this stuff real good. Boom baby. Oh, you're so cool. Oh my goodness.
So, okay, that was that video. Oh, I can, if anybody wants to watch it, I can put the link in the chat.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah, Jamie said it's amazing. It's the end of.
And you will see some other location in my area. So. Yeah, no, yeah, Mac probably. I left a comment on his channel, but his channel, it's like 2 years old, so I don't know if he's still doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. If he's in your area, you know, you might be able to meet up and go exploring together or something.
Yeah, maybe. I have like I need to meet up with IRS Media, and I need to meet up with John Bravar. It's we don't know when, but maybe sometime. All right. So this guy, it's in Bulgaria. I don't think Own Bliss is in the chat right now, so she cannot like translate what he's saying. So I won't play. But just by what he's doing and the move that he does, you can clearly understand what he means. So I have.
He's figuring it out. Like, you mean he's
Yeah, wait, look, you can see that this place, look, he just goes to places in the woods. There's this channel. Here,
Днеска
do you understand?
сме отново на път и ще се...
So this isn't Bulgarian, but
He looks confused.
yeah, but the guy is now he's trying to explain to people, and he's trying everywhere he goes, he looks for bricks. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, you'll see he does really understand what he
So I don't blame
finds.
him, because we're all confused too why they don't tell us.
And look, yeah, and you'll see here.
Has he got a machete with him? That's pretty bad.
Yes, he's got it. Yeah, go. It's a jungle. You'll see. And then he explained to the guy, look there, and you'll see that. And the guy will just film inside, and you'll see what he finds.
Okay.
Oh, just an arch, brick arch, just sticking out right there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like a pipe. You can see the bricks right there, and on the side here. You see it?
Yeah. Wow.
And look here, just sticking out of this mountain range, you know. So in this location that he was explaining, and it goes.
Mountains are melted buildings. If
Next
mountains were once buildings, which a lot of people are starting to determine, then mountains clearly could have been melted buildings because everything's melted.
And you see it goes into this this forest there, walks for a while because.
Oh God! Did he just pick his ass?
I mean, it looks like so who saved us? He stopped. Oh, then he goes back.
Put that part out.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Why would he have edited that out?
Right.
All right. So.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
On this company, they do it super real. They use legit actors. You're not going to know what's real and what's fake.
So 16 my next. Okay, so he walks for like 10 minutes.
Hopefully he's all straightened out now.
But now he goes up this hill, but you can see that this hill, it's all rubble everywhere. I think that's what he's saying right now. And okay, look, and he arrives to this location right in the woods.
What?
Under this rubble. And okay, he says to the guy, look at all these bricks, because when the guy hears it, it's only bricks. Look, bricks. You can see the small bricks there, and this stuff like all cement, like mortar.
Wow.
The bricks, and you see, look, the
Oh,
other
look,
bricks.
there's a brick right there.
Oh, yeah. It's all bricks. They're all bricks. That's what he.
That one.
Look, he's gonna say he's gonna pick it up or take it. Look, it's all bricks.
Boom, baby.
And he.
Boom, baby.
And look, it's just more blocks, but he's gonna chip away.
Is his name Kairos? Is he related to Kairos?
Probably. Look, he's gonna chip away a piece, and you'll see that the bricks inside. Is it in this one? And here, look, he also point out how it changed, I guess.
Well, it's definitely a wall for sure.
Like another piece of brick. You'll see it in red.
Mm.
And all over, look.
Wow. It's everywhere you go.
Here, look. You can see that
He's
this.
scratching off some of that stuff, and you can see the red under. Yeah.
It's a brick.
Can you guys hear me?
It's all blocks, bricks, and here you can see like it's an avalanche of flow of bricks and rocks, because you can see that the hill just covered the stuff.
Right. It's building flow.
Yeah. All right, so he goes. There's more rubble. What's my temps? 18, I guess. He goes to the
Amazing. And according to this guy, I mean, he's speaking a different language, but
yeah, and it's in Bulgaria.
no, there's no narrative on this site. It's just supposed to be like natural landscape, and that's it.
Yeah, he goes to undisclosed location. Probably nobody found. You know, look at this.
Wow, look at that.
So they couldn't erase like the things that they found, or the bricks, or.
I think it's pretty cool. He goes with a cameraman too. Like
yeah, that's helpful.
Right?
Really
It is.
Yeah, he's got a couple places on his channel. And you can see again, it's all bricks.
We're gonna have to drop his channel in the chat and check his stuff out.
Yeah.
And he's always got knives and machetes. I mean, this guy's well.
As long as he's not picking his ass through everyone, I'm good.
I still don't know why that wasn't edited out.
I don't need to see that.
It happened, I guess.
Okay, so there's one place you can clearly see the.
You don't want to get caught picking your nose or picking your ass. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but especially unless this was, it's not a live stream. It's edited, obviously.
Yeah. Bricks.
Oh, that's a good one there, Shabu. Yeah, look at that.
Because you know they are only close up on the bricks, so they probably know something is up. You know.
Wow.
All bricks.
I wonder what this was.
I think he tells a story, and here you can see, right there, right here, just in between the red.
Oh yeah. I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
He tells something. I wish I talked to my Bulgarian friend still yet, but she doesn't talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. She doesn't talk to you anymore. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, long story.
Mac TV said he's like Carols, but with a knife.
Yeah.
What episode was funny, Johnny? I don't know what we're talking about.
All right, so there's another here. You get just picks up like a brick or something. Yeah.
Look at that. Like all the things we found in the quote ape caves.
Yeah, just like Curtis's very nice video on his riverside, like bricks everywhere, and probably a dead body or no. Because there was something that looked like a rat body. Look at this one. Yeah, this is the location where you can see the transition of the melt.
Oh boy!
I think he's talking. This is like a floor, because
this reminds me of what we were seeing in what was it, Armenia? That whole land, that all those hills that had brick all over them. You know, they said people were living in them and built their houses there.
Yeah.
The one with the suspension bridge.
Yeah, Conduresque,
yeah.
Something like this. Yeah, here you can see bricks here, bricks.
Again, we know that these were bricks, but look at how they turn into janky, weird rocks that you would find right out in your backyard.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot for me at first to digest that everything was made of brick, but the only thing that I could conclude after looking at the evidence that I've seen, even up to this point, everything was brick. Everything. I don't know where ground level is. I don't know if we'll ever know, but
yeah, Mark, I just talk about John. We need to meet up maybe next month to do maybe just meet up first, you know. And here you can see the brick here on top layers. And bricks here, and you can see below there are small bricklets in the white. You can clearly see them, look, bricks here all around it. And here is the melt. That's what it does. See, it goes and just change things like this. exactly what Kairos found, like in his red brick avalanche video.
Yeah, that was amazing, that video. Oh, I got to show them what the pyramid thing too.
Yeah, here you can see straight line blocks. And look, you found like it goes up and bricks. Just a big brick melt, you know.
Wow. I'm just blown away at this whole thing right now. Could you imagine if you LiDAR'd this area, if you could get a LiDAR on it?
Yeah, look again, like brick melts.
Wow.
But hey, here wait, Jen.
You want proof. It's right here in front of your face. Anybody who had any doubt, I'm just saying, it's right there.
This is a drone view of the location he is. Look at the top. You see? He's in the woods down at the bottom there, you know?
Wow.
So all the top parts what's the rest of the building. There it goes.
You know what this reminds me of is when John Levi was out in the middle of John Levi, excuse me, was out in the middle of nowhere and found a brick. It's like, what's this doing here? Massive, massive structures. They were interconnected and they were just everywhere, everything. It boggles the mind. It really does. And I can see how, you know, I mean, by this point, everybody should be up to speed with their research. But if anybody's new coming into this and they just don't get it, just keep exploring, keep looking, keep watching, watch for those transitions.
Yeah.
Better understand what the lies are, why they've lied, what geology is all about, why they even put it out.
Yeah, because they couldn't find like every location, you know. They tried to find like the most places that people would, but in those kind of woods, but especially there in Bulgaria, there's so many of these ruins everywhere. I guess people they didn't go like exploring this location.
I wonder how far away from any civilization is he in this location? Like, where's the nearest town and stuff? Like,
oh, I think it's a couple hours probably. For what I see, look, this location. I don't know the Volchan. I had to check
so
that.
he's thinking this is a Roman fortress.
Yeah, they say that Roman because there's bricks, you know. That's how they. I don't know what he's saying. If it.
Right.
I don't know. The baby thinks that they are Roman, but he knows that something's up. You know why?
I think that there's people like this that go out and explore these places because we would never know about them if we didn't do boots on the ground like this guy and the things that you guys are doing and Mark is doing, the pants on the ground, Curtis, everybody. We wouldn't know about this. Even when we were up at Mount Chiha, we found out that the parking lot that we were standing on, you could tell that at one point it cuts off and then there's the woods, but the woods dipped down a lot. Like there was a drop down and we were looking kind of like over and under and you could see there was brick under there. Like it was crazy. I actually fell down over there as Johnny helped me back out, but it was a pile of leaves. That wasn't what I thought it was. It was much deeper.
That's why you need to bring a staff.
Yeah.
All the cool people have staffs or machetes, apparently, like this guy.
He's got both a staff and a machete, so this guy's super cool. Yeah, look at this. It goes up, but again, it's all bricks.
Wow. And then, the foliage just grows back over it. We just, don't even notice it. It's mind baffling to me that, this has always all been here in front of our faces, everything that we've covered so far. And just because of the perception deception, the first impression we got of this place was already given to us and anchored into us as a memory, as a narrative of the way things are. And just that alone, being told at such a young age, you can dismiss so many things. Flat Earth has always been in front of our faces. Okay. It just has. But it's always been here. All this stuff has been here.
Welcome, Shawnee B. I love your boots on the ground with Curtis. You know.
Yeah, welcome,
nice.
welcome.
Yeah, he did boots on the ground with Curtis.
Nice.
He's got a channel, Shawnee B's channel. So somebody put his channel in the chat. He does boots on the ground also.
Yes, absolutely. And Setneg, I got the contest. Will be tomorrow. The drawing for it, 8 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to draw the name out of the hat for who's going to win the free hoodie. Oh, is that Vlad the Impaler or something?
No, I think it's a Bulgarian, probably king or something. I don't know.
Going down steps there? They look like kind of
steps.
Yeah,
he's going down steps, you know.
You definitely used them as steps.
Yeah. So I think that's the last part, and then he goes just goes down and talks about something I don't even know.
You know, it makes you wonder, like, where some of these rivers come from and stuff, because these buildings had fresh water in them, obviously. You know, the buildings are melted, they're broke, the pipes are broke. The water finds a way out. Trish says, pick me. Yeah, it's just, I think a lot of these rivers and lakes and stuff that we see are due to the escape of this water that was in these buildings. Hawaii is really cool to look at, you know, where their waterfalls and streams are coming from. They say it's from the tops of mountains or all the rain that they get and stuff like that. But these waterfalls are constantly flowing. They're from really high up. There's this one section in Hawaii where every, like, say 10 to 15 feet, there's a stream of water coming down the face of this thing. And there's plenty of foliage. You can't really see exactly where it's coming from, but it's like in a row coming down all the way across. And it seems to be equally spaced. That makes sense. You know, our pipes run clear through the buildings, through every floor and stuff like that. And somewhere along the line, it seems this water is still flowing, and it's ever flowing, like it's everlasting flow of fresh, clean water, the way this place is set up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mark showed his boots on the ground. Curtis, yeah, I thought I wanted to show, but I thought maybe you could come on with us and show it, you know. So,
yeah.
But I could show like a preview of what he finds. If he wants, you know, I guess you wouldn't mind.
I got about 30 names for the drawing so far. If somebody has not put their name in yet, please send it to my email there in the pinned comment for tonight's show. Also below in the description is CFM's channel. Make sure you're subbed to him, and the contest if you need to know anything about it.
Nice. Okay, so I'll just show one short clip of the boots on the ground from Curtis.
All right, here we go. Let me get this comment off the screen.
It's so funny.
Holy crap! I think we can get down here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Holy crap! Whoa! Look! 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 What is this? What is this?
What you need to do, Curtis, is get a pickaxe and go to the edge of this arch and start digging down to see how far the arch goes down.
Wait, Jens, look what he finds.
Whoa! Look down.
Look at this.
Look down.
Look at this.
Nice.
Right?
Look at that. Now, see, let's just go back a tiny bit. Go back a tiny bit. Okay, you see how you can make out the brick, right? But you can also make out the white line of mortar running along the brick. Let's just imagine that the brick that we can see looks just like the rock on the other side of this mortar line. It's kind of so muffed up you can't see any separation, make out that it's brick. But up at Mount Cheeha, you always see these white lines of mortar everywhere through the rock. Perfectly straight lines, paralleling each other even. No sign of what it looks like here, this brick here. But yet you still see the mortar lines, and they call them quartz crystal. But yeah, this is exactly what it looks like up at Mount Cheeha. That's just crazy. Thank you for stopping that.
Yeah. So yeah, he was so excited when he saw this heart.
Yeah, obviously, it was great.
Yeah.
What is this thing? Look at this thing, guys. Whoa! Oh man, look inside. Look at the roof. Oh, what's up? What is up? What's up now?
Nice,
What we got right
Curtis.
there? What's that? Oh, damn. What are we?
Boom, baby.
Over here on the side. Look at the whole thing, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All
Wow,
of
look
it.
at that patch right there where the brick fell off or something. It looks like you can see the striation.
Awesome. Whoa. I'm glad I got down here. Look at this.
Yeah. So
It's exciting. I love this excitement. And
Yeah, it's excellent.
I'll put the link in the chat so people can go look at it, because it's really good video. There's 3 parts, and he couldn't stop filming. Yeah,
Most of the time, these people, they walk around and they look at it, and you can hear the excitement. Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's exciting. I remember when I first started doing some boots on the ground, and I was just like, I just couldn't stop.
Yeah, I remember my first walk, just like Curtis, on my waterfront there, seeing all the bricks everywhere. It was wow, it's crazy. Just like this, it's fun to see someone, having this kind of reaction to and enthusiasm, to
Yeah. And it's everywhere. You don't really got to go that far to find it. Some people only need to go out in their backyard. Pretty much you can go in any yard and find it, but some more than others. If there's any creeks near you or little streams or anything, you go down, look at those. It's usually, even if you're driving down the highway. I mean, I have troubles going down the highway these days because of the things that I see on the sides of the highway of melted buildings that I never noticed before. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just like even when we were driving to the fake lava tubes, and suddenly there's this like pyramid-shaped mountain in front of us as we're heading there.
Yeah, that was straight on pyramid for sure. I mean,
nothing to see there.
Yeah, and that was just that's in Seattle or in the Seattle area, a huge pyramid. We should find out where that location was and try to get some drone footage.
Yeah, I have I don't think we ever showed this. Sometimes we think they're pyramid shape, but it could be like I'll just play it.
Or we're about
What?
It's something exclusive. You've never played it before, you said.
Oh no, not here, but probably people saw this. It's just an example of how the buildings and things could topple over when the ground is like become like semi-liquid.
Okay.
Now they're gonna dig out Rome.
Yeah, you can see that some just topple on the side and become like pointy, like stuff, like a pyramid like, and one just stand still and didn't move on the side, or just move with the flow, and just and still hot.
That
You know,
reminds me of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Also, if you go up to Mount Chiha and you're up at the very top and you go looking down the sides and stuff, you can see these huge chunks that slid down together. You know, that's what it looks like. It looks like, you know, everything started sliding and melting out, and then the things that, you know, were fractured or whatever broke off in huge chunks and just rode it down and wound up there.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah, you could
just remind the chat, if you're watching and enjoying this, don't forget to hit the like button. So
yeah, melt that like button, please.
It helps. There's that.
Yeah, so there's that. And here we are.
And here we are. You're lucky I'm not on my channel. I play her.
Right?
This is happening, like the flow like this, and building moving out, and this also is happening when the building fall on itself, you know, just
each floor, which started off at maybe 12, 13 foot floor to floor, was compressed to about 1 foot of thickness. We had about 130 foot of tower piled where we originally had 1,300 foot of tower.
So that's what happened. You know, imagine a 130 foot building becoming 13 foot. You know, it's
Right.
compressed, and it's gonna make layers and layers and layers, just like we see on sedimentary layers. So
Absolutely. Sedimentary building layers. And John Levi had shown a video a while back on his channel of what remained after they cleared out the World Trade debris, and where this, you know, molten, I don't know, molten iron or whatever was flowing under the building.
You want to see it? I have the post of it
because
somewhere.
this is something that looks like everyday landscape, yet it's actually from a building that was under, you know, extreme stresses, if you will, an attack of some sort. I don't know what happened here, but there was extreme heat in this location and it melted the steel. And then it was embedded into the bedrock itself, if that's what even it is, bedrock. And it just looks like a flow stone, if you will, or a, one of the things we see, I think in Peru, it looks like a slide. You know, they say it's like a rock formation. They say that people like can slide on. It's really like smooth and stuff. Yeah, that was I don't know, probably about 6 months ago, maybe even a year ago. He might have showed that on his show.
Oh yeah, but I have the post on my Facebook from 2 years ago, so I'll just show you the.
I'm glad you're back, Set Neg. You were having computer problems for a minute, you said.
So look, 2021, and I posted this. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, 2021, I posted the pictures from.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can see.
Guys, that's what's left from all of that. They said supposedly it was like a foundry down there. It looked like a
you know what I see?
Steel.
When God says he's going to melt things like wax, that looks
Yes.
like melted wax.
Yeah.
Right there. That's the picture right there. See how it looks like it's just flowing over and stuff? Yeah. But yet you can still see what looks like mortar lines in it too.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. All of it. Look at
Wow.
this. Yeah.
That's a good one right there. I never saw that one.
Look at that machinery. I watch these people work these machines and how they get them on the side of mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Going over the side. It's fascinating to me.
Yeah, with the shovel, they move the arm, and yeah.
Yeah, they lift it up into over
Yeah.
holes and stuff. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You put me in that thing and to be in the drink in 5 minutes. They'd be like,
Right?
Yeah.
That's
so
nuts.
these are the pictures.
And LVK is asking where you found the pictures. He has someone that meets him in the parking garage and gets him these photos, as best we can tell. He's very tight-lipped on it. You know how things go up in France.
Yeah. No, I rarely search for stuff. I stumble upon. I'm doing other stuff, looking for something, and I stumble upon these.
He's deleted
that's how it happens.
we've ever seen. How about that?
But I had another. Do you have some? Oh,
I know you can go into a screen share if you want. I was just going to show something, but I'm going to wait. I'll wait till you're done. There we go. Go ahead.
But no, you can.
Let's not fight.
Just go ahead, Shampoo. It's all good. I got
All
plenty
right.
of time. Right
So
now.
I found like the best place for melt yet, I guess.
Yeah, when Google needs pictures, they call Shampoo. It's true. That's very true.
Very true. Yes.
Very true.
Oh, goodness.
All right. So this place in the UK, it was just crazy. It's called Ilbury Island. I don't know. But
Oh, look at that.
just this.
The heck?
Just of all.
Oh, listen, see here, just a melted arch.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a windbreaker.
Windbreaker, exactly. And you can see all the coastline here. It's all bricks.
And probably star forts along there.
Yeah, you can see that it goes down, but the place, look what it looks like. It's just this thing, but all around it, like you got the things like this. Let's see, and then you got like Y, you know.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just looking at something real quick.
And this, you know.
Yeah, just suddenly bricks are there.
Why the need of like this, you know?
Yeah. And what are the two metal hooks in there? Wonder.
These ones probably for climbers.
I see. Okay.
But, you know, those
are pretty big. Those right there.
Yeah, those ones are pretty big, but these.
Yeah, I was talking about those large ones by the bricks. It's like,
yeah,
and then there's some kind of weird circular thing there too.
I don't know, maybe for boats or things, but I'm not sure. And there's this thing on top. But look at the melt flow there, and also this.
Totally.
But I wanted to show a couple pictures. Some covering. Where's this? Oh, this one. It's interesting because
What is this?
this is a ladder.
Nice. Now that's a ladder. I can
Right?
take that.
That I can climb on. I mean,
Right.
But look at the brick here. Here, the squeeze bricks here. You can see it. And here, look at this line here.
Well, what's up with this ladder though? Is this original?
Well, I don't think so, because look at
the lines go through it. Yeah.
I have another picture of it.
Wow, look at that.
It's a closer one.
Look at
that. Look.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this location. It's amazing. Look at this there.
I mean, again, guys, there's more proof. If you had any doubt that mountains are melted buildings.
Look at this melt.
Landscape is melted buildings. Yeah.
Where's the best?
Right, Johnny? That is quite a ladder. I want one of those. That's like an old world ladder. That's what it looks like to me.
Why? Just tell me why you need this kind of stuff, you know?
At least they got a sign up there.
Yeah, look. Where they put it, just right in front of the bricks.
Right.
Gotta get the sign.
Just hide the bricks more you can, please.
Funny. Wow.
What?
And this is just like out in the middle of nowhere, it looks like.
Yeah, like the flooring just remains.
That is incredible.
This is inside this remaining building there. This is all around it.
Oh, yeah. Look at these. If you zoom in on that wall on the right hand side, it looks like it's starting to go cross bedding. What they call it, geology cross bed. You know, on the right side down the bottom more. Yes, See right down there, it looks like it's starting to go sideways a little in its, you know, the brick layers here. They definitely look like they're starting to crisscross there towards the bottom. They call that cross bedding, guys. But cross bedding doesn't exist in geology, doesn't even exist because this is all melted buildings, and that's slippage.
And look at the one solitary brick in the middle of the floor there. What's the heck? That's that clinker everyone talks about.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how we always kind of find a brick laying around.
Yeah.
It's unavoidable.
No. All bricks, these. All right, so there was a really good one I want to show. Look, you can see like the layers of something.
Wow.
This is the wider, broader view of the same thing. But look again, look what's...
Wow, look at those bricks went boulder, kind of like...
Yeah. Just surviving bricks, or what Curtis calls them now, floaters.
Look at that. We're supposed to expect they built that into the side of the mountain?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to think. Or they just picked up this sedimentary layer and threw brick under it and then put it down again.
For what purpose? It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Oh,
and
boy.
again, here you can clearly see that rock is a brick.
100%.
Again, look at this.
See this here? This is what you see out in Utah and Arizona and everything. It looks like runny mud layers, but this is actually just the brick layers, guys. It's all
Where's
melted.
this photo? Do you know? Where's this from?
Which one?
What are we looking at here? Where's this area?
This is Ilbury Island in the UK.
Okay, thank you. I know you said it earlier, but
so this is...
I'm old and I forget.
This is the melted island. Look at this melt all around.
Shut up. Oh, excuse me.
All right.
Did you say shut up?
Well, I'm getting shit from downstairs in addition. I didn't mean to say that, though. That came out too fast.
Just melted steps or something.
Yeah, right? Look at that. Can you zoom in on that, Chapeau, please? I'm sorry. Just look at it, guys.
Wow. Quality is not that good, but yeah.
That reminds me of Petra right there.
Yeah.
That whole melted blob right there. That's exactly what we see all over Petra.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Just a mess. Again, that part of the wall. But where is the picture I'm searching for? But they're all good ones. But
Better Than Gold says this is awesome.
Oh yeah, this is another location, and you'll see that it goes again. Here the bricks look going straight
again
across.
It's got that cross bedded look through here, right in between where the ladder's going straight through, what we would call the cross bedding, where they start to shoot up and shoot sideways and crisscross.
Oh yeah, here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, look at this again.
Oh wow, nice.
You can see
there's a lot of this stuff in England. Even those rock cut, supposedly sandstone houses, that it's just a melted brick house is what it is, but they say somebody carved it into
the red houses.
Can it just be carved in the red sandstone? It's so easy to carve. No, red sandstone was red brick.
Yep, exactly. Here you can see brick remaining underneath here. All of this, it's all brick. I don't know if you can see it, but look, the block here, like it's all red bricks with the mortar between.
Mortar, yeah. Again, you can see those lines, those thick mortar lines that are remaining throughout, and that's what we see up at Chiha. Big, thick chunks of mortar
right here.
They call it quartz crystal now.
Yep. Same thing here.
And again, when I see all these, and you see this immense, whatever pressure, heat, water, something happened to these buildings to create these systems that look like something like that. Someone just stuck bricks into the side of a mountain. Makes no sense. Or it's God's judgment, and it's so obvious that there's no other explanation. If there is, then someone should come forward and explain it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can say, oh, there's evidence that destruction happened, but then you have to say, How did it happen? Why did it happen?
Yeah, they're the next logical questions. I can
Yeah.
understand how people want to stick to the evidence and see and show the evidence that something happened and shit's melted. That's great. But that only takes you to a certain point till your critical thinking clicks into the next level and says, what happened here? What
Right.
caused this to occur, to even have this look like this?
And this is left for us to find and view and then see. Yeah,
And that's why they
judgment's
hid
a
it.
real
Because
thing.
God left it for us to see. They hid it from us.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. You see, if I put it like this, it's anything like you just said, the redstone, and everything. But you see, it's crazy.
Absolutely crazy, but there it is.
Yep.
Here we are at the end of the book.
All right, I think that was there's more,
Yes.
you know.
And when it happened too. Yes, when is very important. I don't know if we'll ever know that, but I don't think it was too long ago.
Yeah.
We already know things don't take as long as they tell us to petrify. See, there you go, right there. That last picture, Shapu, looks like what stuff we see in Utah. It looks very much like the stuff you see all over Petra. But again, they're not sedimentary layers. No ancient ocean carved this out. It's just melted.
Yeah, so somebody went here and put blocks and mortar, like just to hold this.
Hold that up to make it
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's more and more undeniable. I don't know.
Look at that.
You can't not see it. Yeah.
Hey, what is that? Look at that. It's like
I think this is the remaining of the building that was there.
Definitely brick.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Because there's no more other wall around, you know. You don't just...
Once they came in with geology and that narrative to explain these formations or whatever, you know, that they're natural, a lot of this stuff they could just walk away from and not have to bother having to explain any of this away. These steps are melted.
Yeah, and what's this? You know, just pieces of. They cannot say that it is natural. I don't think so. You know.
But everything else, all that dirt would be the rest of the building. All this that we call dirt or whatever this is, you know.
Yeah, all the red here, you can see like the redstone. All this, it's redstone, the same.
Absolutely, you can even
same
still make out some mortar. It's amazing to me how intact the brick layers themselves and the mortar throughout the melt can still stay intact. I mean, it's like a miracle. I mean, God left that there. It's like, you have to see it. There's no way you can't see it. But yes, there is a way you can't see it if you've been indoctrinated from day one, and that's what happened to us.
But again, there's different levels of people stopping, because then you see it, and then you have no explanation as to why it happened or how it happened or what's the purpose of having it look like this. You know, you got to keep going. You can't just stop.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing with flat Earth or whatever the shape is. We're not a ball flying through space. So why did they hide all that? What's the point? You know, and you need to keep going forward and see where it all leads to God, of course, hiding God.
Okay, so Olive, the subject matter says contact instead of contest. Okay, I'll make sure I look at that. And I'll get your name in there, though. No problem. Tomorrow, 8 p.m., we're having a drawing.
And here you can see all this coastline. It's all built.
Right. And I remember when I got to that point where I started to realize, you know, because I had heard Jerry talk about the coastlines, the continents themselves were actually all brick buildings of some sort. And, you know, it took me a minute to get, I mean, I didn't poo-poo on it. You know, I just stuck it in the back of my head. But once we got into doing like things like Italy and the coastline around there and different areas, you could see that it's just all building. And from that point, and then, you know, like Tenerife and stuff, that place just blew my mind. And at that point, you have to accept it. You know, it's, you know, you hear about all these tunnel systems that go under the ocean all throughout our continent, you know, or North America. You hear about the ones over in Europe and Scotland and Turkey and all through Russia and China. And then you got the whole Tartaria thing. I mean, it's just everything. Everything that is land seems to have been building at one time. And if the land was buildings, then clearly whatever's on the ocean floor was buildings as well. Because, you know, when you look at their LiDAR for the ocean floor, it looks like there's whole cities and streets down there. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to get into a screen share real quick, and then we're going to be wrapping this up because I'm going to have to go here soon. Let me see here. What do I got? Okay, I got this real quick. I want to show you guys. Again, the land is the building, was the buildings. You can see how this place is all melted out right here.
That's probably in Turkey.
Yeah. Just look at it. All these buildings are melted down to the lowest point. They were much, much higher. And, you know, we're just seeing what's left here. These little janky windows and doors and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, we're basically seeing the interior spaces of these buildings is what we're seeing. The other part of the building broke off, broke away, or melted. So you're actually seeing the rooms on the interior spaces of whatever this was.
Yes.
Look at this. It's crazy.
Yes, and they say to us that, no, they just carved it right there. It's
Yeah, they just carved it.
not that at all. No.
They just ran around carving in random places.
Janky stuff. They didn't even carve it right. They were like drunk.
Let's throw a temple here. Let's throw a bathhouse here. Okay, moving on.
It's just so incredible. And it's so everywhere. That's the thing. It's just everywhere. It's really cool. All right, so that's that. And then this one here is, it talks about, I caught it really quick what they said in this video. They talk about the time of a second sun. And I talk about Polaris coming down and moving out of its position. They have us thinking that space is real and Nibiru is going to show up in our skies like a second sun. And when that happens, there could be catastrophes and stuff that take place. And that it's a cyclical thing. It happens. It keeps coming through our solar system every so many thousands of years or whatever, and wreaks havoc on our ball, right? But we know that's not true. So where's the second sun coming from? Is it coming from, you know, above us or below us? I don't know. It seems to me Polaris would move out of its spot, but this here is one of the first times I heard somebody talking about a time before when there was a second sun. So let's just listen to this real quick.
And Daryl just showed up. He's tardy, but good to see you.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Shippu, you have to handle that one.
I just like a comment of joking that he's talking about the water rising. I don't know
what's that.
It's not the snow melting that made
but the water hasn't rose. No water has risen since the flood, in my opinion. Look at New York.
No, I agree, because you
right
can find
water. It should be completely underwater right now.
You can find areas and they can show you pictures from like 50-year difference, and there's no difference in the water.
No difference.
Yeah. Because I think that the water that was here, it's still the same water that is now, because it cannot go anywhere. You know, it won't evaporate in space because there is no space. The water, it's a cycle. You know, it's always there. You know, the air can create some water, but the water, I think.
Well, again, if you go into the scriptural description of biblical Earth, we're enclosed like a terrarium. So whatever water's here is still going to be here. Whatever oil is here is going to come back. Whatever it's
exactly that's what I think. You know,
it can't get out.
Yeah, because and even what they say about these ice cap melting, it won't change because they say that they are already in the water. So if the ice already in the water, the displacement will be the same. You can test it right in your place. If you put ice in your glass of water and you let it melt, the water won't rise up. It will still be the same because the ice is still the same.
I know, right? Hold on. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna pop screen share for a second.
Yeah, it won't change. And if there's people out there that think that our oil for our cars, like the commercial, come from dinosaurs, well, now you've been deceived twice, right?
Right.
No, yeah.
So I have to pick up my husband. If you guys want to hang out till I get back, it won't only be like 10 minutes, or do you want to get ready to get out of here? It's up to you.
Well, I didn't have like other things to show right now, so
I got nothing.
It's been 2 hours, like you said.
On the screen, that's all I am.
It might be.
All right, guys. Well, I had a lot of fun. I guess we're going to close it out here, and we'll pick this up another time on another channel, maybe over on CFM.
Tomorrow. What you doing? You're gonna do the draw tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm going to do the drawing live on air and stay on for a little while, not too long, but I just want to do the drawing tomorrow. And it's pinned in the comments here. If you want to enter your name in for the contest for the get a free hoodie, make sure you do that. Follow the directions and your name will be in there. Okay. But I had a lot of fun with you guys. You sure?
Yeah, I'll come with you tomorrow if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it's a little late for you, but sure, I would love that.
And that's 8 p.m. Bama time, right?
8 p.m. Central time, guys. Central. Yes.
I call it
Yes,
Bama.
Trish is like, pick me again. Oh, Daryl, you're going to have to rewind for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Better Than Gold. We love you too. I appreciate you. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I enjoy hanging out with you.
I had a lot of fun with you too. Thank you. And thank you, Shapu, as well, for your amazing evidence. And everybody who is doing the boots on the ground and showing their stuff, keep up the great work. And
maybe I'll try to go find a mine tomorrow and bring some photo tomorrow night. So let's see.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. Nice.
All right.
Excellent.
All right, guys, let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. I love you guys. And like I always say, we're out of here.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good one. All right.